In a kitchen, the sink is the most important part in meal preparation and cleanup. Great organization leads to great meals. I'm Ulrich, Koberstein, Executive Chef at the American Club in Kohler, Wisconsin, and with me today is Ryan Andersen. He's my Executive Sous Chef. We help guide the design of the Stages kitchen sink, especially for people who want to make the best use of their kitchens. It's this great design that creates additional workspace for preparing, cooking, and making cleanup after the meal simple and efficient. First thing that you'll notice, a very large single basin stainless steel sink. The bottom of this kitchen sink is actually angled in a way to allow the water to drain out the bottom of that sink. So when you filled it up with water, you drain it, it'll all go down to the bottom, and then you just take a rag, give it a quick rinse and a wipe out, and then your kitchen sink is clean and ready to go.
One of my favorite parts of the sink, look how deep this is. Completely holds my professional cookware.
Right, and then the cutting board that we have in here actually slides over the top of that.
And that was a lot of our thoughts behind the design, was to recapture the space of your kitchen.
Right.
This is commonly a dead space, your sink, but now it becomes a working stage.
Correct. And again, that's part of the reason for the size on this as well. People can now work in this. Rather than taking away space in your kitchen, you can work over this area. You'll notice that there's a second area inside this sink here. It's a raised elevated section, and we can now do some of those messy jobs that we need to do in the kitchen in this area.
But now it's all contained in this beautiful stainless steel little area here, and all the juices flow into the large basin, again making it more efficient and cleaner in the kitchen.
We have a cutting board over here. Again, as I said, that fits right into this kitchen sink like this. I can now do some other work in here. This could be used, for example, to cut chicken. Any of the juices that come from that chicken, instead of now running onto the counter, because I have my cutting board on the counter, they will actually run down into the kitchen sink.
One of my favorite things with this, Ulrich, is that put it into my dish machine, sanitize it down, and continue on with my prepping. Continuing with the flow in the kitchen.
And when I'm not using this as a cutting board, I can turn it over the other way. It still slides right over the top of the sink like this. I can put bowls and containers in here, as we have here. We have 6 ceramic containers that fit into this tray over here. So again, same way as a commercial kitchen, that we make all our mise en place, all our ingredients that we need for cooking. We bring those together, we get them ready, and then when we're ready, that's when we start the cooking process.
One of my favorite parts that we came up with the design with this was the versatility in the ceramic bowls here. If I need a large amount of mise en place, I can simply put it on this side, or if I need a smaller amount, I flip it over to this side, depending on what I have. And again, all of them are stackable. As you saw here, I had them vertically. Again, utilizing the kitchen space that I have, going up with my mise en place, not spraying it out throughout the kitchen.
This is actually a tray for holding our knives. It's got the tongs in here as well. We can put a peeler in there. Anything that you need while you're cooking, you put into this little section over here. You're not going back to the drawers, taking out knives, or even worse, when this is filled with water, you put your knives into the water, you have to try and find your knife in there, land up cutting yourself. So a little bit of water in here, some sanitizer, the knives go right into that
Again,
section.
keeping us more organized in the kitchen completely.
Exactly. So over to the cutting board over here. This is a large walnut cutting board, and you'll notice again, this fits very nice and neatly into our kitchen sink like this. So as I said earlier on, we've created an efficient workspace for ourselves to work in here. This now is an area that I can do some more prep work while I'm working away. There we go, very nice and neat. Put that in together with all the other ingredients that I'm going to be working with. Take a wet cloth, give my cutting board a wipe down, and my kitchen sink has been used very nicely to create my mise en place. And the kitchen is still very clean at the same time. Whether you're remodeling an existing space or building a new home, we hope that the Kohler Stages kitchen sink inspires you to get into your kitchens and have some fun with it.